I have terrible memory, so I take pictures of absolutely everything. Google Photos is an extension of my embarrassing hippocampus, so if something were to happen to it, it would feel like a sort of amnesia. Of course, this isn't a new concept. Our memories are so fragile, so for generations, we've externalized our collective memory systems using photographs, libraries, museums. So when something like this happens, it's more than just crumbling infrastructure. It's like a biological violence, an assault on the very neurons of a people and the bridges between past and present identities. On a societal scale, this amnesia devastates like a loss of heritage, belonging, and self. Passing down stories is so human. There's a mechanism for it within our very DNA. Yes, there's the genes themselves, but it's so much more than that. If passing down a genetic sequence is like passing down a book, then transgenerational epigenetics is like passing down the annotations, the highlights, the bookmarks left behind by previous generations. During the process of egg formation in the ovaries, certain environmental experiences a woman lives through, like stress and diet, can cause changes in gene expression which can then be inherited by offspring. This involves processes like DNA methylation, where chemical tags are added acting as switches, regulating gene activity, or histone modification, which influences how accessible a gene is for transcription or expression. And these patterns have the potential to influence traits and behaviors in offspring across generations. Stories get passed on biologically. Intergenerational trauma, then, may not merely be a psychological construct, but a material inheritance encoded in and around our DNA. Past injustices appear as scars both on our skin and in our cells. But if intergenerational trauma exists, then so too may intergenerational joy and resilience. The amnesia created by the brutalization of cultural reservoirs is gut-wrenching, but the stories that live within the children of survivors and their supporters are untouchable, and they continue being written every day. When we stand against injustices perpetrated by evil world powers, when we nurture relationships, and when we learn from the resilience of people who deserve a break from it. What was I saying?